It's Thursday. Phil Lindemann with your Krystal 93 News at Noon. Fall, it's in the air today, and you can feel it. We're looking at a high of 58 degrees today. Daytime temps this week have barely crawled out of the mid-60s, 10 degrees colder than last week. Last night was the coldest of the season so far, 37 degrees at the Crystalized Weather Station in Dillon. Summit County weather is the number one reason that outgoing county manager Phil Gonchak resigned after less than a year here.
You know, it was a difficult move for us from the state of California, Southern California, to come up here. And as much as my daughters and I enjoy the snow and snowboarding and the outdoors, my wife, unfortunately, doesn't enjoy it as much as we do.
Tune in later today for more from our exclusive interview with Gonchak. The pieces are now coming together for the latest high-speed quad at Breckenridge, the new Five SuperChair at Peak 8.
We're splicing the haul rope today, so we'll have the haul rope hung here very soon, and then we should have chairs hanging sometime next week.
That was Sarah Lococo with the resort. But does a new 5-chair mean the death of the Peak 8 terrain park?
We are still planning to offer a terrain park off of 5-chair. I know that's been a hot topic locally. Can't do it on Park Lane anymore because of the alignment of the chair, but we're planning to move a park over to Freeway.
No word yet on a super pipe. Breck has not built one in several seasons. International travel is back in a big way. Over 10 million Americans went overseas this June. The National Travel and Tourism Office shows that's up 20% from last June. Mexico is the top destination, Europe number 2. Breckenridge Tourism Office believes this is promising news for ski season here in Summit. Early winter lodging is up slightly from last year. The numbers are in for summer lodging, and Summit was slightly slower than last year. August was the slowest, down nearly double digits from 2019. But local hotels were not exactly complaining. The price of a room was 40% higher this summer than in 2019, earning 31% more. Aerosmith is the latest aging rock band postponing shows. 75-year-old Steven Tyler injured his vocal cords just 2 weeks into their farewell tour. Bruce Springsteen, Guns N' Roses, and Skid Row, they've all canceled recent dates. Local fire danger remains moderate today in Summit, still with no fire restrictions. In local entertainment news, showing one more night at the Eclipse in Breck, Scrapper. It's the winner of the World Cinema Grand Jury Prize at Sundance this year. A young girl loses her beloved mother, rediscovers her estranged father, and learns to cope with reality through fantasy. Scrapper's showing tonight at the Eclipse Theater in downtown Breck, and it's going to be a good one for a movie. Forecast is calling for clouds and more rain all day. In sports, the Rockies beat the Cubs yesterday, 7-3. The Rockies open a series with the Giants today at 6:40. Football's back in business, and business is good. Reporting from Forbes shows the average value of an NFL team is $5.1 billion. That's double what it was just 12 years ago, and double the value of the average pro baseball or basketball team. Your average NFL owner will be making $500 million in pure revenue this season. And in local sports, brought to you by Cassandra Schultz and Associates with American Family in Dillon. The Summit High Golf team's hosting a tournament at Keystone Ranch right now. The boys soccer team plays Eagle Valley at home this afternoon. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.